Quantum computing and cryptocurrency. The world is progressing and adapting to new technology, systems, and digital currencies. From dramatic price swings to uncertainties and surprises. So far, a lot has happened in the world of blockchain. But quantum computing is still speculated as a big game of evolution. So, what is quantum computing? Have you seen ordinary classical computers? If you are aware, then understanding quantum computing is pretty easy. The classical computer, or the one that you have at your house, simply represents all bits of data in the form of 0 and 1. This is prominently known as the binary code. The zeros and ones. These bits help complex computations and data collection. However, classical computers can only run one computation at a time, which means they have certain limitations. But quantum computers are the game changers. They can work on simultaneous computations at a time. Due to their qubits instead of just bits, the superposition of qubits makes quantum computers super efficient and capable of performing large computations. An insight into cryptocurrency. At the same time, you might be wondering about cryptocurrency. They are the well-developed blockchain technology that is evolving and bringing revolution. It operates by dividing the data into chunks for encryption. Later, this encryption helps and enables financial transactions to be carried out. Moreover, a Bitcoin especially compromises distinctive technology mechanisms that work together towards achieving a common goal. Blockchain is decentralized in nature, which means that its network is distributed across multiple computers known as nodes. This eliminates a single point of failure. In other words, there is no way to cut the head off the snake because there isn't any head. Why? Because Bitcoin works through different nodes and almost 51% of nodes must agree for a successful transaction. Is quantum computing a potential threat to crypto? The history of technology can seem very predictable in retrospect, but the future sounds very uncertain. Let's talk about quantum computing and cryptocurrencies, especially blockchain. Scientists from quantum computing company D-Wave have demonstrated that by using a method called quantum annealing, they could simulate some materials up to 3 million times faster than it would take with corresponding classical methods. Why? Because we use a 256-bit random number for elliptic curve private key. And the chances of you finding the key with your first guess would be 1 and this number. That makes 1 in 150,000 with 8 times a billion. Yes, that's way too complex to solve normally. But quantum computing makes it quick and efficient. Moreover, cryptocurrency has a very viable level of encryption. Presently, no ordinary computers have the computing power required to hack cryptocurrencies. The major reason why it's even harder to hack a blockchain is that in case the block being rehashed is at the middle of the chain, the attacker would have to rehash previous blocks to align their chronological stamp with a new block. For Bitcoin especially, this is only possible with the next generation of quantum computing, which currently doesn't exist. And even if it does, who's going to say there won't be a blockchain-based quantum defense mechanism to mitigate quantum attacks? Well, quantum computing might become a great challenge for crypto someday, but the current technology is far beyond the scope of raising any serious concerns. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more advanced information. Stay tuned for more insightful days and keep watching.